Did you ever want to do pulse pumps like this? Or this? How about this one? Cut the video. But first, who am I? For people who don't know me, I'm Kabaji, and I've reached top 500 every season since season 2. I played mostly Tracer every day, and at the moment I'm rank 5 with 78% win rate on Tracer. In this video, I will go over some basic stuff and then immediately on the advanced things that you can do with the pulse pump. Okay, the first thing you want to do, at least if you want to follow this guide 100%, is you want to change your pulse pump to shift. You go into options, then to Tracer, and then you go to ability 3, and then you change it to shift. You can ignore the F here because I use my ultimate for every hero for F, but I use for Tracer shift, left shift button, because it allows me to be able to move left and right while I'm using the pulse pump. Like usually you want to move or you're moving so it doesn't interact with anything else. Because imagine you want to run like to the side, to the left, and you want to pulse pump at the same time. You need to put your finger from A to Q, which would be usually the ultimate button, right? Okay, let's get right onto it. First, you want to learn the insta sticky. That means you pulse pump first and then you blink immediately afterwards. That will cancel the animation of the pulse pump and make it much quicker. Okay, the next thing, you want to learn how to hit these stickies, right? I will tell you something that probably nobody else has told you before. I've figured out that if you can hit melee blinks, you can also hit pulse pump blinks easy. That means if you learn, for example, how to melee blink in a 180-degree way like this, or a 90-degree way like this, then you will also know how to hit a pulse pump. Watch this. Okay, so you've learned how to do these melee blinks or pulse pump blinks. You're practicing. You do the 90-degree blinks, you do the 180-degree blinks, right? What else is also really important, what I've learned is to first predict the enemy movement and also use your movement to hit these stickies much easier. What I do sometimes is I stop my movement for half a second to be able to hit these sticks much easier. Like I run, and I suddenly stop the movement that I'm doing, right? And I do a 180-degree stick, and it's much easier that way. So the thing that I mentioned, right, about predicting the enemy movement is what I do is I understand where the enemy wants to run to or where they're going to come out from, so I can land a 90-degree stick without them even noticing that I'm there. For example, this training spot is running in and out into this room, right? And I can predict that and do just a 90-degree stick like this. Because I knew he was going to run in a straight line into this choke or into this door. Also, another thing that I've noticed playing this hero for such a long time is the pulse pump, right? From Tracer. Comes from the right side, from the right corner, and not from the left. That means if you're close up to a target, let's say McCree, Widow, whatever, and you go really close up, the pulse pump, when you're using it, will always come out from the right side, like I said, and it will hit the target if they're on the right more often than when they're on the left. As you can see here, look at the pulse pump. It always spawns from the right and not from the left. Okay, another quick tip. Let's say you're fighting a soldier or McCree and this hero is like ADing. That means moving in an unpredictable way against you, right? Because you're staying in front of him and he's like, oh no, the Tracer is gonna shoot me, and he's running left and right, like you usually would do. For you to be able to stick that, you want to do a 90-degree blink on the side of him, either from the left or from the right. Because when he's ADing against you, while you're looking forward, he's actually running in a straight line, back and forth, if you're looking like this. But it means if you do a 90-degree stick from the side, like this, it's going to be much easier for you to hit that, rather than when you try to pulse pump it directly, coming from the front. The more you play the game, the more you practice, the more you understand the enemy movement, and the more you understand your movement to use against them, the more you will hit sticks and the more you will carry fights. Obviously, nobody can expect you to hit every stick, but the more sticks you hit, the higher your win rate will go. Oh, by the way, the Tracer that I predicted in the beginning of the video on Lunar Horizon, where she took like 3 blinks and moved a little further, is you want to understand first what the enemy is going to do. The Tracer wanted to stall the point, shoot my tanks down, So I knew she is really scared. She wants to recall as fast as possible after, taking the blinks and shooting because she wants to stall the point, right? I knew she was going to do that, but I also knew I was really low on HP, if you see on the video. So I took a 180 blink stick instead of a normal stick, since if she recalls back and starts shooting me, I would have died in a second. I hope this post guide helped you guys, and if you guys have any questions, just write it in the YouTube comments or come to my stream on Twitch TV/KabajiW. I'll be glad to answer. And also, if I see that you guys liked the video, I will probably do another guide where I will go over post-bomb sticks for each and every hero.
Become.